Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our show with a selection of 30 retro photos. Write in the comments the most interesting photo in your opinion. Appreciate our work by subscribing and commenting with your favorite photo. And don't forget, enjoy the show, and we're start.
English glamour model Debbie Ashby 1987. February 1942. Chicago, Illinois. Michigan Avenue. February 1942. Meeker County, Minnesota. 3 generations of the McWraith family on their farms. One of the McWraith grandchildren. February 1942. Meeker County, Minnesota. Mike McWraith and family. He farms 80 acres. January 1942. Wrecking yard in Clarksburg, West Virginia. February 1942. Bates County Relocation Project, Missouri. Abandoned roadhouse. November 1940. Residential section of Aberdeen, South Dakota. This is one of the few Dakota towns with plenty of trees. They were brought here when the town was first settled by Easterners. September 1941. Telephone sign along highway. Judith Basin, Great Falls, Montana. August 1941. Freud, Montana. Scandinavian tractor combine driver drinking water out of a jug in the field where they were harvesting wheat on the Schnitzler Corporation ranch. This boy came to the Schnitzler Ranch from South Dakota, where he lives, and first harvested their earlier wheat crop before coming up here for the Montana harvest season, June 1941. Daughter of Frank Robbins, United Aircraft employee who lives in trailer with his wife and 4 children because of the housing shortage. East Hartford, Connecticut. June 1941. Change of shift at Pratt Whitney United Aircraft. East Hartford, Connecticut. The sign, "Don't lean on glass." March 1940. Skiers on top of Cannon Mountain. Franconia Notch, New Hampshire. January 1942. Guanica, Puerto Rico, vicinity. Burning a sugar cane field. This is a process that destroys the leaves and makes the sugar cane easier to harvest. June 1941. The center of Woodville. Greene County, Georgia. November 1940. City Hall after a snowstorm in Norwich, Connecticut. November 1940. Boys in the schoolhouse in Ledyard, Connecticut, working on the school newspaper. Title of their TypeScript: A Happy Christmas for Tom. July 1941. Getting potatoes from bucket in potato race at the 4th of July celebration in Vail, Oregon. June 1941. Filling station and store across the street from the FSA labor camp. Caldwell, Idaho. May 1941. Malheur County, Oregon. Glory hole of the Oahe Reservoir. Water for the Vail Oahe irrigation project is impounded here. March 1940. Entrance to farm in San Patricio County, Texas. March 1940. Water storage tank at wool and mohair scouring plant in San Marcos, Texas. March 1940. San Angelo, Texas. Watching the parade which opened the Fat Stock Show. March 1940. Part of the parade which opened the Fat Stock Show. San Angelo, Texas. November 1939. Seen in the business section of Gonzales, Texas. October 1939. Kitchen on FSA client farm home near Bradford, Vermont. Orange County. November 1937. Radio microphone used in information work. United States Department of Agriculture. March 20th, 1946. Dollar Savings Bank, Grand Concourse, Bronx, New York. Exterior from right. Circa 1915. Mildred Lodge, Ormond, Flaw. Rooms $2.50 and up. The Sunshine State circa 1900. Miami, Florida. Fish docks along the Miami River. The sex symbol of Italian cinema of the 60s, Ekberg Anita, 1967. Cambridge, Massachusetts, circa 1913. Riverbank Court from Harvard Bridge. Detroit, 1910. Woodward Avenue. New Orleans circa 1910. Audubon Building, Canal and Burgundy SDS. This former office building is now the Saint Hotel. Detroit circa 1908. Woodward Avenue and Central Methodist Episcopal Church. Marquette, Michigan, circa 1905. Barragas School and St. Peter's Cathedral. Powerhouse Mechanic and Steam Pump, 1921. From 1951 in Don Cox comes our second nighttime glimpse of the Las Vegas Club, the House of Jackpots. February 1969. Night Traffic. This Kodachrome of Oceanside from a San Diego freeway overpass is our latest posthumous dispatch from the camera of Don Cox. Las Vegas 1951 Las Vegas Club. The latest Kodachrome noir from the camera of our roving Western correspondent Don Cox. April 1963. The latest from Don Cox is this Kodachrome of Market Street at 6th and San Francisco. Now playing at the Lowe's Warfield. 2 1951 films. The Great Caruso and Showboat. Beautiful Betty Page 1952. (1901) Olive Palms near Charleston, South Carolina. March 1959. Home Economist and Anderson demonstrating the RC Whirlpool Miracle Kitchen of the Future, a display at the American National Exhibition in Moscow. September 1952. Man in an airport control tower looking at radar screen. Also other equipment used by air traffic controllers. San Francisco circa 1925. Will St. Clair 6-7 passenger sedan at Lafayette Park. March 1943. Washington, D.C. riding on a streetcar. October 1942. U.S. Naval Academy, Annapolis, Maryland. Boxing. February 1942. Burlington, Iowa. Acres Unit, Farm Security Administration trailer camp. In the utility building for workers at Burlington Ordnance Plant. February 1942. Burlington, Iowa. Sunnyside Unit, Farm Security Administration trailer camp. In a trailer for workers at the Burlington Ordnance Plant.
The bonus photo.
Sophia Loren in an incredible 1959 photo shoot.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the end of our show. I hope you are impressed. See you again.